Lord have mercy.
Yes, Mom.
Free bird.
Keep a fire and flame.
I don't think I've ever really been.
The one song
All right.
most people have heard that I didn't
Hit him with a little 2 Trains, though, please. That's my song. I ask you every time I see you.
Okay. 2 Trains. Well, I see some new faces. Let's start you guys off with a little storytelling. Get y'all caught up on just who it is I am. Rolled on out of Motown back in '91. Left them bitter winters for the Florida summer sun. Breaking hearts in theme parks. Smiled for everyone who held the camera to my face and said, "Say cheese." Wound up on the telly with a twinkle in my eye. Twinkle disappeared the night I started getting high. And everything seemed so absurd until the night I finally heard the sound of Coltrane. It brought me to my knees. It's a long drive straight through the night, staring out the window, looking for the first signs of daylight. Just hold on tight with all of your might. You see, it takes the time it takes to get it right. So I pedaled across the country, wound up here in Hollywood. I left my high school sweetheart when I realized I could. And she became a movie star I took to sleeping in my car, still singing songs about her to this day. I drove myself to New York City, chasing love again. She moved me to tears and then I wound up moving in. But that apple got the best of me, so I done packed up the rest of me. And I grabbed a cab, said straight to JFK. It's a long drive straight through the night, staring out the window, looking for the first signs of daylight. Just hold on tight with all of your might. You see, it takes the time it takes to get it right. So now I'm back in Hollywood, this guitar in my hand. These days I'm only using words that I can understand. Singing songs I'll carry on, keep at it till I'm dead and gone. And maybe then my gravestone will say, it's a long drive straight through the night, staring out the window, looking for the first signs of daylight. Just hold on tight with all of your might. You see, it takes the time it takes to get it right. They say it takes the time it takes to get it right. Third time's a charm. You see, it takes the time it takes to get it right. Thank you very much. Guess I miss you one more night. I keep trying to get it right. Got no story, ain't been told. It's tired excuses, good at getting old. Darling, I don't wanna let you down. All these dead end dreams and all this running around. Darling, I could never let you get away. Do my best to make you stay. Stay. from myself, running town to town. Darling, I could never let you get away. Pray you love me anyway. Time on my hands, love on my mind, and I'm always on the run. Stars in my dreams, songs in my heart, and in my eyes you're the only one. If I've taken you for granted, just go on, take me for the fool that I've become, the fool that I've become, the fool that I've become. Darling, I could never let you get away. Do my best to make you stay. Yeah, I've got a handful of new tunes actually, but I always want to play the new ones. But I actually got really good at writing breakup songs. Yeah, it got to the point where I felt like I was doing a relationship thing just to get a song out of it. You break up with someone, you're crying your head off, and these dudes are like, "Don't worry, man, you'll write a bunch of great songs." And but there's only so many ways you can break up. You know? And so I got married.
Tony.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I decided to get married.
New songs.
And I had to rethink the breakup song. You know, find another way to you know, invoke melancholy. But no. I got married, and people said that the first year is the trickiest. It's actually the first 3 months. I wrote a song about it. It's called I Can, I Will, I Do. Baby, don't you run if it ain't straight to me. Sure, we've just begun. It's easy to see that you're hiding in some corner, paintbrush in your hand, still waiting on the morning, try and understand. Alone only leave you feeling lonely, and home is only home when you're right here with me. Baby, if we keep it together, ain't nothing we can make it through. Told you I could give you forever, baby, I can't trying to prove was nipping at your heels. Passion ain't no kind of passion at all when it's your soul that it steals. Alone only leave you feeling lonely, and home is only when you're right here with me. Baby, if we keep it together, ain't nothing we can make it through. Told you I could give you forever, baby, I can. How will you? Promise I will give you forever, baby, I can. How will you? How do? Baby, I can. How will you? How do? Baby, I can. How will you? How do? Want to get Devil Town, huh?
I do.
I haven't played it since a long time. But to sort of preface it for those of you that haven't heard it, it's actually a song written by a guy named Daniel Johnston, who was extremely mentally, psychologically, chemically depressed and had some pretty crazy demons and things. But he was finally put away after some really crazy demonstrations of his. Are they going upstairs?
They're gonna take the dog.
Alright. Doggy break.
Upstairs. Upstairs. Yeah. Upstairs. Go, 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 go. Go. Upstairs. Go.
Oh.
They had their potty break. Go. They made deposits and got no change.
But meanwhile, he had put together these recordings from his basement, and he literally made them all on cassette. And he drew this picture of an alien on a planet, and gave the record a title of "Hello, How Are You?" or I think it's called "Hello, How Are You?" And it kind of became like this really underground, independent college radio phenom, and people really started to talk about this guy in various circles. Well, he was in a mental institute, battling his mental illness, and Kurt Cobain decided to wear a t-shirt with that logo on it, the alien saying, "Hello, how are you?" to a video award show. And just like that, everyone everywhere wanted to know what it was. Who was Daniel Johnston? What was this tape? What was this? You know, and the shirt sold like hotcakes, and the cassettes were hard to find. But anyway, this is a song called Devil Town by Daniel Johnston, as covered by Bright Eyes, as covered by me. It was used in the Friday Night Lights soundtrack this past year.
And on Becca's MySpace.
Yeah. I was living in a devil town, didn't know it was a devil town. Oh Lord, it brings me down out to Devil Town. All my friends were vampires, didn't know they were vampires. Oh, turns out I was a vampire myself in the Devil Town. Everybody sing. I was living in a devil town, didn't know it was a devil town. Oh Lord, it brings me down about the Devil Town.
Woo!
What's funny is the original version, I think, is not even a minute long. It's just him singing those two verses.
Aries, quick.
Totally a cappella. And just like...
It's deep, man.
It is.
Deep.
My kid loves it.
Yeah, good song.
5-year-old just way on top of his leg. Alright. Here's another new one. The working title is Look Ma, No Panties. Face of an angel, eyes of a child, in a belly full of broken dreams. Baby making baby, gonna take a little while. Being ours, love ain't no way. What it seems, they're gonna get giving it away. They're gonna get giving it away. Spotlight is shining, we all know who you are. And the price you pay keeps rising. Hurry here to the party, stumbled out to your car. Your picture on the front page ain't surprising. No, it ain't, baby. They're gonna get giving it away. They're gonna get giving it all away. Keep on giving it. Keep on giving till it's gone, baby. They're gonna giving it all away. They're gonna giving it all away. There you go again, there you go again, there you go again. There you go again, there you go again, there you go again. Yeah, I think the my little panties is probably a little excessive.
It's hot.
It is hot, actually.
He's wearing a ghetto blaster.
Get a blaster. A microphone
Dash it.
commander.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. My new BFO.
But that was me.
Here's one of the aforementioned breakup tunes. I've got copies of my record if you guys are into it. And actually, it's muy importante. If you're not on this, please sign it. But if you are on it, at least grab a flyer. I'm playing New Year's Eve and we're really trying to get some folks out to a big rock and roll show.
The New Year's Eve show is amazing.
Where is it at?
Was there last year?
It's really good.
Up in LA, yeah.
Beck went last year. She was awesome.
Unbelievable.
Desiree, her and Desiree went.
Should be a good time.
It's great.
This one's called So Long. It's not like me to leave long messages. It's not like me to call it off. Who'd have thought you found me walking round in circles? My head steady banging up against the wall. Who's to say that it ain't perfectly normal? Wasting all my time as I'm staring at your picture, still in this frame. Smile that you gave me as I called your name. Just tell me he needs you the way that you need him to. Tell me he loves you the way I tried to. For so long. Like me to give a damn. 'Cause everybody knows that I'm the kind of fool has to have the last word. the upper hand. Either way, the end of the day, find me wasting all my time, 'cause I'm staring at your picture, still in its frame. The smile that you gave me as I called your name. Just tell me he needs you the way that you need him to. Tell me he loves you the way I tried to. For so long. So long. So easy for you to say. So easy for you to say. Seems it's so easy for you to say goodbye, goodbye. Staring at your picture, still in this frame. The smile that you gave me as I laughed at your name. Trying to forget this, trying to move on, trying to figure out why it's taking so long to come to my senses, swallow my pride, find me a shadow, safe place to hide now. Just tell me he needs way that you need him to. Tell me he loves you the way I tried to. So long. So long. Well, I guess it's so long. So long.
Yes. Woo! Tony. Widow hustler boy from Detroit. Widow hustler boy from Detroit.
Oh, hey.
You need that one?
Thank you, baby. This is another one from, another one off my record. This one's called The Hustler, The Widow, and The Boy from Detroit.
Got him backwards.
They weren't all from Detroit, just the boy. The Hustler was from here California.
Where's the widow from?
Of course, where else is this?
Right. Yes. The widow was from New York, and the boy was.
Oh, I tried. Ignorant.
Dare you look at me that way? As the clock holds our last 5 minutes in its hands. If it were up to me, girl, you'd know I'd stay. Those fellas heading up the drive, well, they've got other plans. Did what I had to do. Hell, if I didn't do it all for you, a price no one wants to pay. Bad things happen to good people every day. The doctor looked me in the eye. Smile betrayed his words and his words, they burn like flames. Say now, Doc, ain't there something else you could try? Death ain't really had no rhyme or reason for the lives it claims. Random though it seems, inexplicable like souls and dreams, the price no one should have to pay. Bad things happen to good people every day. Try as you may, try as you might, walls keep closing in, money's getting tight. At first you don't succeed, and in the end we're all gonna go, might as well go out swinging. The factory whistle's about to blow. Another work week gone by, another paycheck in the hand. The boss turned and said, son, I gotta let you go. Taking to outsourcing, yeah, it's fucked, but I know you understand. Tell me I'm through. What the hell am I supposed to do? The price no one wants to pay. Bad things happen to good people every day. Random though it seems, inexplicable like souls and dreams, the price no one wants to pay. Bad things happen to good people this way. Yeah. So I fell in love with a girl from New York, and I went to go stay with her for a month. I don't know why I wanted to go for a whole month, but I just said, what the heck, and I went for a whole month. She was excited about it, I was excited about it. I got there, and between the time that I booked it and the time that I went, she ended up getting a job in Germany for 2 weeks while I was going to be there. And she had to take it because it was great money and a lot of fun and whatnot. But, so I really no more got there than she took off and went to Germany for a couple weeks. So I spent a lot of time in her apartment. Not really having a ton of friends in New York. But, so I wrote this song while I was there. And I thought it was just, you know, your happy-go-lucky, I got a crush on you kind of love song. Turns out it's a little creepier than that. As my fans refer to this one as the stalker song. Just tell the truth. Charming little neighborhood, most endearing view, peeking through your windows, here without you, tiptoeing across your floor, napping in your bed, flipping through your photos, books that we've both read. I washed the dishes in your sink, I killed the Chardonnay, burning them smelly candles down. Rather busy day. I've been talking to your plants and your sketches on the wall, mimicking the messages your friends leave when they call. I'm all up in your place, but you're not here. No, I'm all up in your place, but you're not here. So I drew myself a bath, stood naked in your mirror, pictured you in front of me, your hands raised in the air, my fingers traced your elbows bend, my hand became your breast, and the bathtub steam prevented me picturing the rest. Took a deep breath from the towel that I used to dry my face, searching for the sense of you, the faintest little trace now. I'm all up in your place, but you're not here. Oh no, I'm all up in your place, but you're not here. So I slowly walked back to your room. I turned your big bed down. What's up with the stuffed animals? You're almost 35. I jumped up and it lay there, listening for the sound. I've heard steps come up the stairs, keys unlock the door, shoes come off your tiny feet, come screaming across the floor. Wrapped around your pillow, awoke and it was clear, and spent another day inside your place without you here. Oh yeah, I'm all in the place, but you're not here. No, 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 I'm all up in your place, but you're not here. Well, I swing by your place, but you're not here. No, I'm all up in your place, but you're not here.
Yay!
I once met a girl who said she thought one of the most romantic gifts would be a bottle of rain. She had this idea of like someone giving her a bottle of rain, and I kind of enjoyed that one. I was like, wow. And thinking about in all my romanticism, thinking, how could I get her a bottle of rain? I live in Southern California. I wait till February. I had gone home to Michigan, and they get a lot of rain in the summer, and so big storm was coming. Perfect, I could put a bottle of rain. So I thought all I'd have to do is stick a bottle out in the rain, collect the course, and I would fresh from the sky with some rain. Put a little sticker on there. It didn't collect very well. It kind of took a while, and so next time it rained a couple days later, I put a bowl out there and it collect a little faster. And suffice to say, I never came up with the bottle of rain.
Oh.
But I wrote her a song instead. It's called Bottle of Rain. bottle of rain, would you save it for a sunny day? Would you bring it to your mouth, lick your lips about, feel your smile soaking up them rays? Yeah. If I brought you a bottle of rain, would you spit it there upon your chin? Would you shut your eyes in surprise as your head falls back in bliss, and do your best to breathe it in? Breathe it in. Oh, now breathe. You said rain on me, please rain on me, bring it on down. You said rain on me, please rain on me, bring it on down. Bring it on. Bring it on. If I brought you a bottle of rain, would you splash a little on your face? Would you twirl your arms around, listening for the sound of thunderstorms that leave no trace? There they go, there they go. You said rain on me, please rain on me, bring it on down. You said rain on me, please rain on me, bring it on down. Bring it on. If I brought you a bottle of rain, would you save it for a rainy day? Overtaken by the pain, you just tap into the rain. Remember, just because it's here don't mean it's here to stay. No way, no way. Rain on me, just rain on me, bring it on down. You said rain on me, please rain on me, now bring it on down, on down. You said rain on me, please rain on me, bring it on down. So,
You see.
a few months ago up in LA, they had a charity event at the Hotel Cafe, which is a pretty prominent venue for this kind of music. And they brought in all the people that play there frequently, regularly, and they invited them to come be part of this charity event. Each person would get up and do basically one or two songs, but the theme was 80s hair metal, which I was very much into in the 80s. But I have to be honest, there was very little metal. It was mostly like, yeah, you know, some 80s stuff going on. 80s soft rock, I guess. I mean, who doesn't know every rose has its thorn? But I thought of this one because I used to be in a band when I was a kid, and we covered this, and I thought I could do a modern interpretation of it. This is an old Motley Crue song.
Yeah.
Jimmy's a second-hand hoodie out in Hollywood. Got a 65 Chevy with the primer flame, ready for some powder good. Right here, Jimmy, he's doing okay, but I hear he's doing okay. He got a cozy little job, sells the Mexican mile, packed with the candy. The one that makes you feel alright, the one they call Dr. Feel Good. You're freaking stuff. Always ignore somebody's getting paid. Jimmy's got a wild laws for hire, got it made in the shade. Got a cozy highway, does business all day and night, always be found selling sugar to the sweet people on the street. Oh, there's Jimmy's town. I got one thing that's easily understood. He ain't what you call a glamorous man. He's one thing that's easily understood. He's the one they call Dr. He's the king of these barrio streets, moving up to Shangri-La. Can't buy his goods as a matter of luck, and never broke no luck. Two-time loser, he's running out of juice, and it's time to pull out quick. Rumor going round, Jimmy's going down, this time it's gonna stick. Feel good, wanna make you feel alright. You wanna call Dr. Feel Good. Let him soothe your soul, just take his hand. Some people call him an evil man. Let him introduce himself real good. These don't need one they call Feel Good. Guitar. He ain't what you call glamorous man. Here's one thing that's easily understood. He's the one they call Dr. Feel Good. Hold on. We'll get that one done. Alright. I wrote a song recently. I usually write about relationships and love and all that kind of stuff, and every now and then I read enough for the LA Times, and I feel compelled to write about something else. I've also learned it's not wise to mix music and politics, especially in a campaign year, election year. But I think a lot of what's wrong in the world kind of transcends politics, and what's right in the world will always transcend politics. But I feel like a lot of people just aren't really paying attention to a lot of what's going on, and sometimes as a writer, you feel it's your obligation to shed some light on it. There's some questionable content in this tune, I'll just say that much. But it actually inspired a very wonderful exchange that I had on MySpace with a fan who had been a fan for a long time.